18 days, that's it. From grinding away in the second sea to stepping into the third. So this is my Blocks Fruits journey. Second sea all the way to the third. Every arc, every grind, and yeah, every mistake along the way. Most people treat this part of the game like a chore. You grind to max level, you move on to the next sea, and you just repeat. But here's what nobody actually tells you. The second sea is where your entire endgame kit gets built. Skip the details here, and you will feel it when you reach the third. I know this because I made basically every mistake on the way there. Dropped 1.2 million belly on Buddha with 0 stat points invested, rode the boat through an entire fruit raid while my friends cleared everything, and somehow still ended up exactly where I needed to be. So here's what we are going through. The Buddha fruit, the Kingdom of Rose questline, the grind arc, the trade that honestly changed everything, and the moment I finally made it to the third sea. Day 12, level 729. I'm grinding through mercenaries in Kingdom of Rose. Same island, same enemies, nothing going on. And then a player in the server types something. Buddha synergizes with swords and fighting styles, and I'm a sword main, so this was a big deal. I hit continue on the warning. I transform. I cast impact. Turns out I had 0 points in Blocks Fruits, so the fruit was essentially a very expensive Halloween costume. I switched back to the Vicento and that's when it clicked. In Buddha form, my hitbox is massive. Enemies can't actually reach me. Their attacks are just missing. I'm a giant golden ball of light and the Vicento range is doing all the work. A few days later, some high-level friends offered to carry me through a Fruit Awakening raid. I had no idea what they actually meant. I said yes. The secret door needs a color combination: red, blue, green, blue. And the second I'm inside, I realize I contribute absolutely nothing to this raid. My level's too low, my fruit does no damage, so I did what any reasonable person would do. I found a boat and I rowed it. The final boss goes down after 2 minutes of fighting, and then the screen just goes completely yellow. I get transported to some random room. There's this strange entity that offers to awaken my Z ability for 500 fragments. I press the button, blink, Kingdom of Rose. I test the new form, and yeah, I'm bigger. Seals are orbiting me in a circle. I can walk on water. Day 15, back in the Kingdom of Rose. I pick up the Colosseum questline from Bartillo at the cafe. Swan pirates are raiding the town and blocking the tournament. Task 1. Defeat 50 Swan pirates. You already know what this means. Task 2. Take down Jeremy. I find him already in the middle of a fight with some random player I've never seen before. We just ended up teaming up. After that, Bartillo sends me to the stadium. There are these symbols engraved on the pillars and walls. You're supposed to press them in the right order. I'm not gonna pretend I figured that out myself. I look it up. Input the sequence. And the gladiators are freed. Warrior helmet, champion title. I actually picked up Dark Step back on day 13, right in the middle of the Buddha fruit arc. Here's why that matters. Dark Step is a prerequisite for Death Step. Death Step is a prerequisite for Godhuman. This is literally just step 1 of 3, but I'm planting seeds here. I reset my stats, even split between melee, defense, and sword, and then the grind begins. Swan pirates, factory staff, marine lieutenants, marine captains, zombies, vampires, and then level 1 Bowser. So around this time, the Valentine's event is running, and it had this delivery quest that would pop up every single hour. The event involved riding a flamingo through hoops. I did this to farm 500 hearts. I will not elaborate. My gacha pulls across the whole event. Eagle, a profile background, spin through. Anyway, back to the grind. Once I hit 400 mastery on Dark Step, I head up to the Skylands to find the mad scientist. He's hiding behind some rocks. 500,000 belly later, electric. I use it to take down the Smoke Admiral in the cathedral, and it's right back to grinding. In the middle of all this grinding, I walk up to the gacha dealer and I rolled. Spirit Fruit, Mythical. My first ever Mythical from rolling. First ever. Day 24. 400 Mastery on Electric. I dropped 750,000 belly for Water Kung Fu. It's immediately better for leveling. Faster, cleaner, no wasted movement. I use it to take down the awakened Ice Admiral at the Ice Castle. He drops the library key. The key unlocks a secret room. Inside, there's someone named Fiyu, the Reformed, who's willing to teach me a new fighting style. But I don't have enough fragments. Day 28. I've been building up to this. 2 fruits. 2 very different reasons. Portal gives me fast travel across the entire sea. Instant. Buddha gives me the platform to level every fighting style going forward. Together, they're basically the foundation of everything. I'm trading the Pain skin set, 4 skins total. The full story of how I even got this set is something I'll cover in a separate video. For now, let's just focus on what this trade actually gives me. And then I realize, I have to level both fruits completely from scratch. That was harder than I expected. So I reset my skills, invest points into the Block's fruit stat, and figure out a system. Weaken enemies down to under 10% HP, then finish them off with the fruit ability to grind mastery fast. Level 1482. Both fruits are finally starting to click. Day 29. Portal hits mastery 300, so I pivot to grinding Buddha. Trevor at the Kingdom of Rose wants an expensive fruit to let me into Don Swan's chambers. I hand over the love fruit. I enter the chambers. Don Swan goes down. King Redhead at the Colosseum tells me I have to defeat Rip Indra. Next thing I know, I'm getting teleported to some random island. No warning whatsoever. I equip Buddha and push him down to half HP. And then a cutscene fires. I'm back at the cafe. A mental message pops up. Go to Mr. Captain at the green zone. Proceed to the 3rd sea. I teleport to the green zone and talk to the captain. He sends me through. The 3rd sea, Port Town. First quest, defeat 8 pirate millionaires. The grind doesn't stop here. If anything, it's just getting started. I'm running magma raids for fragments, making a trip back to the Kingdom of Rose to learn Dragon Breath from Sabi. 1,500 fragments for that one. But the real goal is Godhuman, and that is a long way off. "18 days, level 729 in the Kingdom of Rose, to the 3rd sea. Imagine this. You bought a fruit with 0 stat points invested and figured out how to make it work anyway. You built your kit through trading, not luck. And you walked through a door that most players never reach. The Godhuman grind starts now.